My goodness, we're live! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite nerdy podcast where we talk about everything pop culture, but especially comic books, movies, and anime with a little sports flavor in there. That podcast being, of course, ComicXWeeb!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
I am your co-host, James, a.k.a. Comics for Cheap, a.k.a. hashtag Send It to James, a.k.a. Undefeated in Fantasy. And I got my co-host here with me.
It's your boy, Chris, a.k.a. Come on, Dino. Hit me with the music. Black Santa, revere me, a.k.a. Right. Man, I heard a story about a man finding out that his 6 kids wasn't his, and then he cut his wife's head off.
Ooh. It's too early.
I don't even know what kind of a.k.a. that
God
was.
Damn.
That's facts right there. That's that a.k.a. death, a.k.a. super cold.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
What? Water. Sponsored by nobody. We still don't got no gosh diggity darn sponsors. But I'm telling y'all, the season is starting. The NFL season is right around the corner. I'm telling y'all, there's going to be some big wigs who are going to need us to do that with our expertise of the breakdown the games and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Starfield just dropped. And, you know, Possessed is going to need a new spokesperson. The rave of how great the game is, and just talk about greatness of Possessed in general. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that's going to be knocking down our doors, I'm telling y'all. But until then, we are unsullied since 2021.
That's right. That's right. And as always, we're here every Wednesday now. So Wednesdays at 9 p.m. And hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't already. We appreciate you, whether you're live or on the replay. Just hanging out with us. We talk, nonsense. We do a lot of silly things, and we always kick it off with some sports. So, Chris, what do we got this week, sports-wise?
It's crazy, man, because like I said, the NFL season is right around the corner. I mean, we are. God, what? How many days is left? Like, it's less.
It starts tomorrow, baby.
As I'm saying, that's right. It starts tomorrow with the Chiefs opening up against the Lions. But the first thing I want to talk about is those bum-ass Yankees. My New York Yankees have let me down. We are currently 69-69. Not nice. Not nice. When you have the third highest payroll. I mean, our payroll is huge because we got a whole bunch of guys making tons and tons of money. We got 2 guys making over 300 mil. We got so many people just making so much money on our roster, and yet we're last in our damn division. It has been a horrible season. Y'all haven't heard me say anything. You know I love my sports, and baseball, I've told y'all before, is my favorite of them all. But you ain't hear me say a single word. There was times where Dino even brought stuff up, and I was like, I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
Because of how hurt and angry I am at this terrible season. It's what I said last year when everybody was going all crazy for Judge breaking that little AL record, which, again, I'm sorry. That's cute and all. It ain't the actual full home run record. But the point is, it was so nice and this and that, and everybody was so happy, and I was like the whole time, well, what about the playoffs? I don't give a damn about the regular season. We're the Yankees. The only thing that matters is championships. That's it. Nothing else matters. There's no such thing as a good season if we don't win a championship. Aaron Judge can go out there and save a bunch of children from a burning building. Our season still sucked. And he sucks if we don't win a damn championship.
Damn.
That's not fair. And you can say that's a little bit spoiled, being a Yankees fan, and that's a little fucked up. I don't give a fuck. And if you think that, fuck you too. The point is, it sucks being a Yankees fan. I think we was winning like 3-1 against I think we were playing the Tigers or whatever. Who cares? It's just a shame. We'll go to 70 and 69. Still not nice. It's just
69.
been a horrible season. All this money. And again, do not get it twisted. Aaron Judge deserved his money. I'm happy he got paid in the grand scheme of things. I always say players get as much money as you can get.
Sure.
And we had nothing to replace him if we didn't pay him. So I understood the Yankees was in a situation where they had no choice. I get that. The problem is Aaron ain't been hitting that many home runs this year. It's like he did all that last year and it drained him.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a terrible year. I'm angry. I'm pissed. I want to go out there and hit somebody right now. I'm just mad. I'm angry. I'm pissed, James. I'm pissed.
This has been a fiery first couple minutes.
You know what? One more thing on that. I wanted that Angels pitcher, Shohei. I wanted him. I wanted us to get him, but he ended up getting hurt. So we're not even going to get him. I was holding out hope we was going to put something together and peel him away from the Angels. And then we can have him. But no, he's probably not going to come. And, honestly, I don't even know if we had the money. I mean, it's the Yankees. They got the money if they really want to. But enough's enough. We can't keep playing these guys if we ain't doing nothing. This is the last part here. People get mixed up when they talk about the Yankees bought their championships. Anybody who say that, you have not watched baseball and you actually never watched the Yankees actually get down. Because a lot of the Yankees' talent was homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them was. They was fucking homegrown. Mm-hmm. Who did we actually buy? Oh, we bought Alex Rodriguez.
Oh yeah.
If you want to look at it that way.
A long time ago.
We paid for A-Rod.
God damn.
He did get
we
one
talking about like 2005.
That's what I'm saying. Like they always talked about that. Like Bernie Williams, homegrown. Derek Jeter, homegrown. Rivera, the greatest reliever of all time, homegrown. All our guys was homegrown. Really, it was part of our stuff. If you want to say, well, Roger Clemens, I don't know about that one. Like we did our thing with our guys, and yeah, we did just as much as what other guys did. The only difference is we was able to pay our guys because we're the Yankees. We was able to pay to keep our guys, and we didn't watch them walk out the door and somebody paid them more. The point is, we paying all this money and we ain't winning. Something needs to change, James. I'm gonna have to go down to Yankee Stadium and make some changes.
You know what? You may have to. You may have to go down there and tell them what's up.
Might have
to. Vinyl Dragon's in the house. What's up, Vinyl Dragon? He says, hello, everyone. What's up, James? And Black Santa is on Shank mode. So, bro, please, you scaring me, he says. Scare me.
Yes.
Shank mode. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been following baseball. They call it America's greatest pastime, but for me, it's more like snooze fest, honestly.
That's fair.
I mean, I'll watch, when it comes down to like playoffs or, the World Series, but like you said, if there's already been like 140 games for regular season, I ain't watching 140 games. Even if like I grew up with a favorite team and played baseball, I'm not watching all 140 games. So it's a lot. And I know they made some changes to try to speed along the game, but really there is an unlimited time. Like it's even worse than soccer. There is an unlimited time frame for baseball. That shit could go on forever. We just play.
Oh yeah, technically it can. Yeah, they could actually keep fucking going.
Could go on and if they're playing, bro, can you imagine if you're playing a doubleheader and you had to do like 20 innings per game?
Oh, that's happened. That's happened before though. Yeah,
I would die. Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
It sucks. And that's the biggest thing with baseball, though, dude. Like, again, that's where everybody always always say, oh, the steroid era, this and that. The steroid era, if you want to call it that, that was the most entertaining and most fun baseball is. Like, that's why I will never argue with anybody. And they're like, well, baseball is boring. It just puts me to sleep. Fair. That is fine. I will never make that argument because the way the game is currently and the way how dominant, that's why it was awesome when you did see the stuff that Aaron Judge was doing. Because it's like, yeah, it reminded you of that home run era where you got Sammy Sosa. You got who somehow forgot how to speak English when he went to jail. Well, not to jail, but when he went up to Congress. I mean, I guess that'll make you forget English, right? When you got Sam, I'm about to say Sammy Sosa again. When you got Barry Bonds and you got Mark McGwire, like that was the best. That was awesome. Every time they was at bat, no matter what was going on in sports, ESPN would go straight to them because you wanted to see, is they going to hit another home run? Is they're going to just keep going more and more? When is it going to end? Like, you wanted it to continue to happen. You don't get that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the pitching game is boring as fuck. Dominant pitching is boring.
Right.
So you don't have that anymore. So it's just...
And these pitchers are wild.
Yeah.
And they're throwing themselves out of their career within like 3 years.
Yep. They're killing their arms.
Killing their arms, dude.
Yep.
That's why I like that. Who was that fat dude that was on the Mets who was he would throw like insane changeups and like really slow and shit?
I mean, to be fair,
you remember that dude?
I don't know why I was
no, he was like he was big. He was a big boy. Yeah. Was it Cologne or something like that?
Might have been, maybe.
Something like that. It was like dude was huge, and he could hit a little bit. I mean, he wasn't like, you know, a hitter, but he could at least hit the ball. But yeah, like pitchers like that who knew how to change things up and weren't throwing 100 miles an hour for 50 pitches per game or whatever, so they're not killing themselves. I mean, this dude was striking people out with 60-mile-an-hour throws.
Right.
So we need more pitchers like that. I think that are smarter and stealthier, I guess, sneakier. I don't know. Because I mean, I don't know. It's just like they're not even there long enough for you to learn their name. I feel like. Like, God damn, we got new pitchers every season.
Every time.
That's just how I feel about that. But what about you? We said NFL starts tomorrow. We got Chiefs versus Lions on for Thursday night football.
We do. We got them ankle biters, man. Them ankle biters. They're to bite Mahomes' ankles.
We'll see about that. I didn't think it was going to happen, but last minute we threw together a fantasy league, comic book fantasy league, with a very small buy-in, like $20 buy-in, so it wasn't anything crazy. But I texted you Monday because I was like, Chris, I somehow got the first pick of the draft. I don't know how. It was just like a random selection or whatever. I was like, who the fuck am I going to pick? Because I was like,
take the receiver?
I didn't take a receiver, man. You know who I took?
Who did you take?
I took Josh Jacobs.
You took Jacobs. Okay.
I took Jacobs. Yeah. I had to because, honestly, if the next two picks were the two people you said, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. But
they ended up being picked right afterwards, didn't they?
Yeah, picks 2 and 3, pretty much. Yeah. Yep. But like, I get it because they do put up some big numbers.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to have a consistent running back, and I feel like Jacobs has been incentivized. He's worked hard for his contract. He's got incentives in the contract. He's a beast, and you know what? I'm putting some faith in him. And it really doesn't. I know it doesn't really matter. Any of your first picks could go down with a career-ending injury. Knock on wood that they don't. But they could at any point. Yeah. But I went Mahomes as my quarterback. Josh Jacobs running back. Pacheco as my other running back. Then I got Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk for my receivers. I went George Kittle for my tight end. I didn't realize I was picking so many San Fran people. It's just how it worked out. I went.
Someone got Kelsey before you got to him.
Yeah, someone got Kelsey, but I'm glad because he got hurt already. So I don't know.
It's also whether he's playing or not. He does have a bruise. He's dealing with some injuries. So
that's what I'm saying. He's got that hyperextended knee. His knee, I think it was his knee. Then I got DeAndre Swift for a flex. I picked the Saints defense, and I got Carlson as my kicker. And then my bench consists of Treylon Burks from Tennessee, Devin Singletary from Houston, Kenny Pickett is my backup quarterback for when Mahomes has a bye week. I got the Jets defense for when the Saints have a bye week, or if the Jets just start. If their defense really is the 85-86 Bears, who knows?
It won't be that, but it could be pretty damn good. It won't be that, but it could be pretty good.
Dalton Kincaid is on my bench, and then Curtis Samuel is also on my bench. So, I feel like I got a okay lineup. And then ESPN had the gall to tell me I was probably going to place 8th in the season.
Damn, ESPN said, "Fuck your team, fam."
Yeah, they said, "Fuck your team. You get 8 out of 12 this season." I'm like, we'll see.
Damn. That's why, you come in number 1, man. You gotta go straight to ESPN front doors. They just say, "Fuck you guys." I came in number 1 my fantasy team. Y'all said number 8. They're like, what the fuck is he talking? Security.
Yeah, get this kid out of here. Get this tall white
How
boy out of here.
How did you get this far in? How did you get in the building?
That's funny. But yeah, we have some good matchups this Sunday. I'm pretty excited for all the games and just to sit down and hear Scott Hansen shout out 7 hours of commercial-free football. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
The number 1 game I'm most excited for, honestly, is the Jets and Bills. I feel both teams need to start off strong.
Yeah, they both got a lot to prove.
So,
like you said before, Josh Allen is. He is. It's either put up or shut up at this point.
Yeah, it is.
With
Josh, they're gonna have to probably break this team up because if they're not winning and you're paying these guys this money for them not to get it done. You have to break these guys up and figure something else out. And in the Jets, of course, Aaron Rodgers, he's there. And hell, he's said it himself that, that trophy case is lonely. And these Super Bowls in there. He went out there and said that. So, okay. And this, I'm a big fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of both guys, so I really want to see where this goes. That's the game I'm most excited for. I think that the NFL did a banger job on that one. That is just a great way to start the season off.
So here's the thing, Chris. Last year we made some predictions.
Yep.
We talked about NFC champion, AFC champion, Super Bowl champion, MVP, and we're gonna do it again this year.
Okay.
Here live, so that I'll even write it down.
Okay.
So we can remember in 18 weeks who we talked about. All right, let's go ahead and start. AFC champion. Who are you thinking?
AFC champion.
Champion.
Who is gonna do it? AFC champion. You know what? Since I put so much on, I'm doing it one more time. I'm going with the Bills one more time. I am going with Josh motherfucking Allen one more time. Let's go. Bills Mafia stand
Bills
up.
Mafia.
That's right.
He's doing it.
Stand up anyway, because if he don't get the job done, we might have to put him down. It is time. So I'm going with the Bills.
If he don't get the job done, I think the Bills might get rid of him.
No, I think this is going to be pretty much like, you better get this done, son. There's going to be some big changes, man. Hands down, that coach is being fired. So, yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going to go crazy. I'm saying AFC, Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, I thought you was going with the most logical pick, which would be that bad man, the number 1 quarterback in the game right now, arguably the best player in the game. I thought you was going with them Chiefs. And of course,
I picked
about Patrick Mahomes. But
that's who I picked last year. I'm going Bengals. I'm coming out of left field. I'm going Bengals.
Hell yeah. This year. I love that.
Okay. All right. So NFC.
That's where things get really tough, actually.
Because the
NFC
is garbage.
Because honestly, I didn't think the Eagles were going to get there. I didn't think they were going to win the whole damn thing. Win the NFC and then go on to lose, but they won the whole damn NFC. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I didn't think that was going to happen either.
Man, that's a tough one. So, who are we going with from the NFC? Damn.
I'll go first.
Okay.
How about that? I'll go first this time. I'm going to go San Francisco 49ers.
The 49ers are finally going to get it done.
I'm going with San Fran 49ers.
Oh, wow.
I think that they have enough weapons. I think if everyone stays healthy, now that's a big thing because you got a couple people prone to injury on that team. Christian McCaffrey, Purdy. We got a few whatever, but if they can stay healthy, that's a dangerous team. I think they might get it done. So I'm going San Fran.
I really love that pick. I was thinking of going there too. I love that pick. San Fran is really great. But with you picking San Fran, you know what?
Okay.
I'm going to go with, and I know this is just blasphemy in so many ways. Being in New York, I should be saying the Giants, but I'm a realistic person. I'm not going to pick the Giants. I'm going with.
Oh no!
I think the Eagles are going back.
Oh, okay, all right, Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles.
I thought you were about to say Cowboys.
Everything I heard from Jalen Hurts in the offseason, I love all the stuff I hear about this dude, of how hungry he is and how this hurt more than anything, and just the way he's been speaking in media. I think this dude's going to have them boys ready, and I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay. As long as you don't say Cowboys, because I really thought you were about to say Cowboys.
There ain't no chance in hell I would ever pick the Cowboys. Get the fuck out of here. American team, my ass. Man, they don't win anything. Cowboys is beyond overrated. They're talented. Don't get it twisted, but my God, they ain't winning shit.
All right, MVP.
I'm going with that. I'm going with the motherfucking Josh Allen. Let's go. We going full in.
I'm writing down Josh motherfucking Allen.
That's right, man.
All right, so that was your pick for MVP.
Yep.
MVP. Well, shit. If I'm picking Bengals,
go ahead, say it.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Burrow, baby. It's up.
I'm looking for that breakout season from Joe Burrow. Like, I mean, he already had some decent seasons, but I'm looking for that his prime season this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go Joe Burrow's MVP for the league. And then, of course, I'm going to have to
don't get it twisted. We are not by any means disrespecting Patrick Mahomes. Hell, Dino picked Patrick Mahomes and them boys to get the job done, which they end up doing last year. And, you know, I've always praised this dude of being the number one guy in the league. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. It's just we're going out the box and we're picking who we think can get it done this year. And I do think that it's going to be harder for Patrick Mahomes unless he has like an unbelievable, undeniably like 70 fucking touchdowns or something. The voters are probably going to look to pick somebody else. That's what they do. The best guy don't win MVP every year. That's just not how that works.
Right. And yeah, like you said, I mean, obviously I picked Chiefs. I picked Patrick. I picked everything last year. Mm-hmm. He does have a different offense this year. I'm not saying he can't get it done. Of course, he can still get it done. Yeah. But it's going to be tougher for him. That's all. It's going to be tough. And he's got other distractions in his life right now, too. Didn't his brother get like arrested or some shit? And like his wife is crazy.
A whole lot of issues.
Yeah. So there's a whole lot of other stuff factors in there too. So I'm just gonna go Joe Burrow, and you said Josh motherfucking Allen, and so I guess you're picking Bills for Super Bowl.
I am picking the Bills for the Super Bowl. I am picking the Bills to get it done, man. It is their year to get it done. I actually think like I said, it'll be the Bills and Eagles, and the Bills, Josh Allen will get it done. He's going to handle his business. Going with the Bills.
So you're picking Bills? I'm not going to pick the Bengals. I'm going to pick San Fran for it all.
Hey, San Fran, get it done.
That's what I'm picking. We'll see. 49. Who knows? It's fun. It's fun to just like throw it out there before week one even starts, and see. Who knows? We could be wildly wrong.
All our picks have like the worst seasons of magic. But I do think, at least I really believe, honest to God, one of our 4 teams can get there.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I really do.
I think so for sure. All right, that's for anything else sports-wise?
Nah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, because nothing's really. Oh, one quick thing. Props to Colorado. Do not want to forget what them boys did to TCU. Oh my goodness.
Props to Colorado and props to Duke representing North Carolina.
For what they did to Clemson.
but Colorado, hell yeah, I was pretty excited about that. When I heard, I didn't get to watch the game, but I heard about it. I was like, yes, I was hoping.
It was amazing.
And then the Duke game I did watch because it was just a random Monday night, and I was posting a sale, and I started it late in the first. Duke was only up 3-0, and then Duke laid that smackdown on the Clemson Tigers. I was like, what is happening right now?
Number 9, not anymore. Yeah, I was shocked on that one too. That was inexcusable. That was an embarrassment. Every single Clemson player should be just disgusted with themselves and beyond angry. That was an embarrassment.
Absolutely. I mean, the only reason they scored was because was poor kid lost his footing on that punt return, which I felt really bad for him. All the it was really funny
that they had in the end zone. Clemson had the ball and they fumbled it, and the old boy picked it up and ran it back
twice.
Yes.
Dude, I was dying laughing because I know some people, of course, in this area. I know some people that are Clemson fans, like hardcore, loudmouthed Clemson fans. Yeah. And so the next day I was like, man, Clemson fans are just uncharacteristically quiet today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
That's why you come in there, you just drop a pin. Man, I'm hearing that pin drop.
Crickets in the yard right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that was pretty exciting. College football. I know I said this last year, but this year for real, I am really going to try to watch more college football this year. So
good.
See if I can.
You should, because it's exciting. It's extremely
exciting. Exciting.
You have moments like that when you have Duke, you have Colorado, Deion Sanders coaching his son, and his son having that kind of game. I mean, 500 plus yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 4 different receivers eating, all of them having over 100 yards. They're running back going crazy. But that was the issue with TCU, though. If you watch the national championship game where Georgia just killed them, it was like 65-7. Georgia just destroyed them. TCU has no speed. So when you have speed against them, they can't do anything. That's why I will always say, like, oh my God, Ohio State, they had Clemson. I mean, they had Georgia beat. And they just literally a missed kick field goal at the end. Like, they literally played the better. They were the better team. They had everything on their way, and they just lost it at the end because it just, missed field goals and blah, blah, blah. And Georgia, I mean, they didn't miss theirs, right? So Ohio State blew that. They would have won that national. It would have been the same thing. They would have blew out TCU the exact same way because TCU had no speed. And the fact that TCU, I think it was like they lost like 53 players and they lost like 20-something players on just starters, offensive starters. They lost like 20-something of that. Yeah, they weren't ready. Colorado was not playing no games, but the fact that happened at home too, man, I know TCU like, man, that sucks. That's it. But hey, again, props to Deion and them boys. That was a great way to kick the season off. And hey, Colorado now has matched how many wins they had all last year. So hey, yeah, they only won 1 game last year. So
damn,
can only go up, right?
Yeah, that's right. But you know what? If they win again next week or this weekend, I guess
better than last year.
Doubled their wins.
Hey, that's what y'all do. But it was exciting though. It was good for them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, off of that momentum, there's no way that you're not coming out with another beast game too. I mean, that's great. What a confidence boost that's got to be for everyone on that team.
You beat the defending, they're not defending national champions, but they went to the national championship and you beat them at their home. Oh, hell yeah. You riding high. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to want to be the next team playing them boys. They're going to be pumped. And then the last thing on that, Ohio State, we won our game, but I was not impressed. But we won, I guess.
Hey, a W is a W sometimes.
A W is a W, but damn, our quarterback looked like straight ass out there, and that is very concerning. When we're playing bad teams and you looking that bad, when we start getting up into that schedule, so hopefully that was just, some jitters. He was a little nervous or whatever, but
took the nerves out. Hopefully he gets comes back better. Also interesting to watch. Going to be interesting to watch this year is Bama with their new team and new offense and everything. So we'll see how they come together as well. All right,
you better make Daddy Saban happy.
where it's going to be a
Daddy saving you. Don't piss him off.
long season if you don't.
That's right. Roll Tide. He'll be rolling your ass, bro. You don't make him mad, bro.
Don't drop the soap in the locker room if you start losing to Bama, baby.
Whoa! I ain't go that far, but damn, all right.
Daddy Saban coming around like that fucking Penn State coach. Gotta watch out for that shit.
Whoa!
It'll be like Sandusky who?
Oh God! Oh Lord!
Yeah, Sandusky jokes. Ooh. Fucking 15 years later. That's right. I brought it back.
All
right.
He did bring it back.
Let's move on. And today I'm going to bring up some anime shit, Chris. How about that?
Whoa! What the fuck? Did you finally watch it?
No.
But what the fuck? Here we go. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Netflix decided to drop a live action One Piece season, 8 episodes, about an hour-long episode each. And Chris, it was fucking phenomenal.
Hey, this man about to start watching some damn One Piece.
You liked it, huh? Oh my God, I could not get enough of it. I was blown away. It was honestly, it was probably one of their best done show. I can't even remember like what Netflix has done that has like been this fucking good. Maybe Squid Game was probably just as captivating. So we're talking about 2 years ago.
You watched that Cyberpunk. Oh, if we're talking about live action, then yeah. But
I mean, like Netflix. Netflix shows. So for me anyway, for what I've watched,
yes,
Squid Game comes to mind.
Yeah, we talked about you. Yeah, phenomenal.
And I mean, I guess when like Stranger Things season 1. Fucking however many years ago was decent and captivating, but dude, I'm telling you, this One Piece shit, I didn't even know what to expect. Someone in my group chat was like, "Have y'all caught the One Piece live action?" And I was like, "Netflix doesn't have a great track record for live action anime shit, so no."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Give it a shot." I gave it a shot, dude. I was just blown away, and it's like set records worldwide for the most streamed show. And yeah, dude, it is so good. Like I already can't wait for season 2. It's crazy.
Look at that. Got this man loving the One Piece out here.
Loving the One Piece, yeah.
Oh man. So Luffy and them boys did pretty damn good, huh?
So good. I felt like now, to be fair, I haven't like watched the actual anime of it. I will eventually probably get around to doing that. But everyone the casting seemed super solid. Everyone seemed to be like really enthusiastic and into their role, which was really cool to see expressed on screen. The special effects were really dope without being like cheesy, because I was worried about that. But everything was, the story was awesome. It all kind of blended together. And yeah, man, I can't say enough good things about. I really don't have a negative thing to say about the show at all.
That is amazing, and the thing is, it's not just Netflix; it's anime live actions in general. It's so hard to do, like, because of how over the top anime is.
Yes,
it's so hard to do a live action series of it. Like, it's just so hard because, again, you have these characters who, like, I'm fighting at the speed of light. I'm so fast, I do this. I can destroy planets and this and that. And I charge and I'm screaming and all that. Like, you know how hard that is to actually do that in the live action aspect of things?
Yes.
Like, that kind of stuff, the feats these characters do is so freaking hard. Whereas, like, your weakest character can destroy a planet with ease, but that's your weakest character. Well, damn, what about the main character? How the hell am I supposed to do this live? Like, if the weakest guy can destroy a planet, what the hell can this guy do? Like, that stuff is hard to, like, that's why, I don't kill them as hard as some people do, because it's not easy to actually get the effects and all that stuff to work in a live action type of thing. So the fact that they did a good job with One Piece, that's
Great
really
job.
good.
Yeah, I mean, each episode had like backstory for a particular character, like deep dives and everything like that, and they were able to blend it seamlessly with what was going on currently. I love some of like the split screen things that they did to kind of, like give it really that anime feel. Especially like when they were like arguing with each other and they had like that like divided line on the screen or whatever,
Yes,
and just like close-ups of the face. Bro, they did that perfectly.
I agreed. I saw that and said the same thing. I was like, that's good.
Fight scenes were pretty dope. Again, without being cheesy, it really came down to who was gonna man, who is gonna win this fight? Like it was pretty good. Like every episode, I was like, damn, how are they gonna do it, man? Like how are they gonna beat the last episode? Because that shit was really dope. And they did like every episode being better than the last. I was like, holy shit, this is just phenomenal television.
And that's why I love anime fight scenes, because they're just amazing. Like you want to know who's gonna win. You got the backstory in the background, because most great anime fight scenes, it's not just the fight. There's stuff that leads up to the fight, and even during the fight, you'll get little things here and there of maybe a family member or loved ones, or even if they were friends in the past. Like it's so many things into the fight, and it's not just the fight. And then the fights are just amazing. Like that's why I love anime fights. They're just something else. It's hard to really describe it, but they're just really great to watch, and it always entertain me. And yeah, One Piece did do a good job on how they set everything up. One Piece did really good.
I'm saying, man, like it was just, each like it just like the way that they like made the stakes of everything, and then like there was like little betrayal things going on. I'm not gonna try to spoil it. I know it's only not even been out for a week, but yeah, it was just and how they introduced new characters every time. I just felt like it was just so good. The Marines and like what they brought to it with friends on both sides, and again there was more twists than that. Usopp I thought was a great character. Did a really good job. The Zoro character also
Zoro
fucking killed it. Brethren. Oh my god, he did such a good job.
Zoro's a beast, man.
The girl who played Nami did great. Obviously, the guy who played Luffy did fantastic. Yeah, man, like it's just next level.
And
like this is the new bar.
This is the new bar. You're right. No, you're 100% right. This is the new bar. And that's the thing. Now. When it comes to because Japanese, they love doing popularity polls with their characters in different animes and stuff. And Zoro is always up there as like one of the most popular characters. He is beloved by the fandom. Luffy's always going to be up there, Nami, but Zoro's always up there. He's just beloved by the fandom. So I was my biggest thing was I can't wait to see what they do with Zoro. Yeah, good job.
Dude, oh my gosh. And his fight scenes were next level too.
Yeah, they had to. Because Zoro is like his fight scenes have to be some of the best. Like, honestly, to me, the two characters who have to have the best fight scenes to me is Luffy and Zoro. They have to have the best fight scenes. They just do.
I mean, of course, Luffy's got to. He is the main character.
The main character. Yeah.
And then, with Zoro being, he wants to be the greatest swordsman in the world. I mean, then you gotta show me some great fucking sword fights then, if you're gonna be the greatest swordsman in the world.
Right.
So, yeah, man, they showed that he is a candidate because those fight scenes were crazy, man. They were crazy. Yeah. I haven't seen some fight choreography like that since we're talking like Winter Soldier shit.
Right.
I mean, this is like, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was super hyped about it. I was excited to talk about it today. Because I knew you'd be hyped about it too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, if you guys haven't seen it, do yourselves a favor. Seriously, go watch the One Piece live action on Netflix. You will not be sorry. Even if you don't know anything about the show, the anime, because I really didn't know much. I knew a little bit, but I didn't know much about the anime. or even if you're not into anime altogether, it's still like it. I would say up for Emmys.
It's worth giving
like
a shot.
It is so fucking good.
Yeah,
it's crazy good.
It is,
So,
and that's why I want you to watch the Cyberpunk anime. It's so fucking good.
All right, I'll have to do it, and I'm gonna do it eventually. It's just a matter of when.
Nah, you had a legit reason why you couldn't in the past anyway, so it wasn't like you were just like, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah,
you just couldn't. You had legit reasons why.
Yes. Yeah. All right, but moving on from that, we have a little bit of news Marvel wise. Marvel wise, we have the Agatha show, which I know we're all very excited about. The Agatha show has been renamed for I'm pretty sure the second time. I'm pretty sure this is the second time it's been renamed. Right. But it is now going to be Agatha the Darkhold Diaries. And it has been pushed back. Obviously, actor strike, writer strike.
Yeah.
It's been pushed back to October of 2024. So next Halloween, basically.
Was it supposed to come out this year?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So it's coming out the end of next year, so
that is if they don't scrap it by then. It's been renamed twice and been pushed back. I think this is the second time it's been pushed back too. So now it's been pushed back twice. So yes, Agatha, the Darkhold Diaries. What was wrong with Coven? What was it? Coven of Chaos or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. What was wrong with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this alliteration they're going for. Coven of Chaos, Darkhold Diaries. What's that? What's it gonna be next?
Look, man. I don't want any diary of a dark hole. Her dark hole? I don't want to see her dark hole. I don't know what the hell is going on with all this, man. That's not
the dark hole diaries. Not the Book of the Damned, but the dark hole.
No, it's literally a diary of her butt crack. Look, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Butt crack diaries.
Butt crack diaries.
That's the new name.
Oh my god,
that's hilarious.
If it does actually drop, you know what? You might actually get some reviews from me just so I can make those kind of jokes. But oh man, that's okay. Well, yeah, like you said, dude, honestly, if it don't even get scrapped, if it comes out.
Yeah. Echo has also been pushed back. Echo is now being pushed back to next January. And What If Season 2 has also been pushed back. It's been pushed back to Christmas of this year.
But it's still coming out this year.
Yes.
Okay. At least as of right now. It's still
as of right now, it is coming out Christmas of this year, yes.
All right. Well, I mean, for people who really liked it, it could be a Christmas present in a way.
Yeah.
For James and I, it was just
Yeah. I mean, it's another one that I'll like. I'm not watching it week to week. I'll probably just throw it on once it's done and just kind of go from there. And I mean, the season 1, I really only liked one episode. I even tried to rewatch to see if maybe I just wasn't in the right headset, mind space or whatever to enjoy it.
Right.
And no, I still really only like the Doctor Strange episode.
Right.
I mean, the rest of them it was just it's all right.
They came from either all right to honestly just boring.
Yeah, kind of boring. That's not what the What If comics were. I mean, the What If comics were it would be a slower start sometimes, and then it would just be all hell fucking breaks loose.
Right.
Which I mean, they kind of represented with the zombies, but not even. I don't know how you make zombies boring, but even that was kind of I was not impressed by the zombies.
No.
I wasn't really impressed by Ultron's takeover.
No.
They kept trying to clown Thanos.
That was they had him get killed so simple and easy and shit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so just for me, I don't know. It just wasn't it. So
hopefully
they do better with this season. We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see indeed.
We shall see indeed. And then the last piece of Marvel news that I have, which is still a rumor, And of course, there are the strikes going on, so nothing is confirmed right now. But a source leak says that Marvel is pursuing Sam Raimi to direct Secret Wars.
Okay.
See it, chump. So that I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
Honestly, Sam Raimi is not a bad director at all.
No.
Obviously he has great stuff with those horror movies that he did. The Spider-Man trilogy is still goated. Despite what people say about Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 2 is still one of the best Spider-Man movies, period, hands
Absolutely.
down.
It holds up against any of the current stuff. Yeah, amazing.
100%.
Yeah.
And his Doctor Strange movie, I feel like it could have been a little bit better with just like certain tweaks, but it was still solid. I'm not going to sit here and say it was bad.
Yeah, one ass.
Yeah. So, but for the phase ending Secret Wars movie, I don't know. I just don't know. That's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure. It's a whole lot of pressure.
That's not just phase ending. That's like finale of 3 phases, right? That's like
basically
3-phase finale movie. So that's a big deal.
Yeah, because now you're creating the next foundation.
Right.
So yeah, it's a huge deal. It's a very big deal. So woo. But hey, like you said, it's a rumor for now. But I'm pretty sure if he get offered the gig, he's probably gonna take it.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't take it? Let's be honest. Who wouldn't take it?
Right.
So, we'll see. But that again, just a rumor. So we'll also in the rumor mill. But we're going over to DC now. Also in the rumor mill is that Dick Grayson will be in Matt Reeves' Batman 2. So that we'll get Robin in Batman 2 with Robert Pattinson.
Hell, that makes sense considering. It's funny enough, that makes more sense than what James Gunn is doing with his Batman. He's talking about so much of a reset, but yet we're getting Bruce Wayne and Thomas Wayne. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's supposed to be a reset, right? Okay. But yeah, so yeah, I'm game. That sounds cool, actually. You get, Grayson showing up. It would
have, with how young Pattinson is, and especially if there's not like a huge time jump, how young is Dick Grayson going to have to be? He's going to have to be like the 12, 13-year-old.
Yeah, he's going to be a teen. He's going to be an early teen. Early teen, for sure.
He has to be, right? Okay.
Yeah, early teen for sure.
That's good. That's going to be interesting because of how dark and moody that first movie was. It's going to be interesting to see how he places.
But I think it's a good idea, though. I like it.
I like the idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I'm not against it.
Yeah.
It's just going to be interesting to see how they pull it off. That's all.
And to be fair, though, it's fine, too, because, if you think about it, when Bruce did get, Grayson, he was young and Bruce was younger, too. So this wasn't like old man Bruce taking up Dick Grayson. No, he was young himself. So this is, in the grand scheme of things, it kind of lines up.
Right.
It would line up age-wise. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's dope. I hope that happens. I hope that is the case and that pops off. That'd be dope. I think, if they can do as good of a job as they did in the first one, I have no reason to, I'm going to have the full confidence they're going to do another good job. And yeah, they let them guys cook. It should be really cool.
Right. And they're talking about.
Is there any rumors on who the villain's going to be?
Clayface has been one of the biggest rumors. But then again, Matt Reeves was talking about how he didn't want to do any supernatural villains.
Yeah, he did say that. He made sure he said that in a live interview and everything.
Right. But Clayface is still still like a heavy rumor for Batman 2.
Man, Clayface will be dope though, man. looking at this, I mean, we talked about Clayface before being dope and all, but this story in particular with Dick Grayson too, you can have a really dark scene with his parents and stuff, and Clayface playing a role like that, and I can think of some really dark, cool stuff you can do with that.
They're talking about him being alongside Riddler, Penguin, and Joker, possibly.
My only issue is the Joker part. I love Joker. Joker is hands down Batman's number one villain. No question asked. He's one of the number one villains in all of anything villain in anything you want to look at, comic, anime, anything. I don't think you need Joker in the second movie. I would save him.
I don't think so either. I think you're right. I think save him. Let's see. Let's see. Outlook says they've announced their sequel for 2025, which will probably be pushed back due to the strikes. Matt Reeves has revealed that the villains narrowing down options to either Clayface or Mr. Freeze, and that they could be alongside Court of Owls, Professor Pig, Calendar Man, and says he does not want to constantly focus on the Joker. So yeah, I mean, he said he's going to keep that dark and gritty tone, the neo-noir style of filmmaking. And with this latest rumor of Dick Grayson being involved as well.
Yeah. So, save Joker for the third.
I'd be perfectly fine with a Mr. Freeze and Clayface.
Right.
We don't even have to do Riddler again. Just, we might mention him, or maybe he gets like a prison scene or something like that. I even think it's too early for Court of Owls to go on right now.
I agree with that too. Definitely consider. Remember how big a reveal that was in the comics. Like they've been doing all this stuff in this whole time. Even Bruce didn't know about these motherfuckers. I think it is too early to just have them just show up already. So I would save them and Joker for the third movie.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one, but. A Mr. Freeze that's not constantly making cold puns, fantastic. I'm
Come on, man! Don't you want Arnold's Freeze back, bro? Come on, man.
There was a joke that said if you wanted to do a drinking game with Batman and Robin, and every time Arnold makes a cold pun or whatever, you do a shot. It was like you're gonna wake up in the hospital for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Like he makes so many in that hour and a half that you would just flat out die.
He did. Hot down. But hey, it was hilarious.
God. It was hilarious. It was also a terrible movie.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. But it was, and it's not even one of those things that was so bad it's good. No, it's just bad. But it was still funny.
Oh Lord!
Something else that's interesting though is that I actually rewatched Terminator 2.
Okay, that's a good movie.
Yeah. Oh my God, it still holds up so well to this day, bro.
Yeah.
And they were still. I think we talked about it before. How just they was ahead of their time in that movie. But when you see the villain the T-1000 fucking come up from the ground when they're he's blended into the ground. Remember that scene? Basically, yes. In the he coming up from the ground, from the checkered ground or whatever, and he blends in. That still looks great to this day.
Yeah. For sure.
Such a mind-boggling thing that they did that all the way back then, and then that scene still looks good to this day. That was so good.
That was Schwarzenegger in his prime too.
Yes,
I watched the documentary about Arnold that Netflix put out, and just how he went from, I mean, obviously became greatest bodybuilder of all time, and then how he just switched to he wanted to be one of the greatest action stars of all time. It was not even he wanted to be an actor. No, he wanted to be superstar action film,
and he was.
And he did it.
Yep.
After a couple, duds, he still fucking came out and crushed it, man.
Yep.
And it was just, it's insane to look at his career and all the iconic movies that he was a part of. I mean, it's just
homie was like, I want to do some politics. Becomes a mayor. Like, damn, bro.
governor. He skipped all that mayor
governor.
shit.
Becomes a
he
governor. That's right. He
all that shit.
Bull crap. I meant to say governor. He becomes the governor. Come on, fam.
California,
all places too. Come on, fam. Like, nothing but props to Arnold, man. That's some respected shit right there. Like, that's some fucking OG shit for real. Like, that dude was amazing.
Nothing was definitely one of a kind. He just had that winning mindset, and just like it's so rare to like of someone who is just don't take no for an answer at all. Period. No. And then like puts in the work too, because like anyone can be like, oh, I'm gonna be the greatest, this of all time. Well, that's just words. You ain't putting 20 hours a day into that one thing that you say you're going to be the greatest at. Then, then it's just words. But Arnold he was about that shit. He was like, okay, I'm going to be the greatest bodybuilder of all time. Okay, and then he was doing 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night and eating. You know how hard it is to eat perfectly every day for 8 years straight?
Yeah, 8 years, dude. Like, not even like a week. Not even not a month. 8 years.
Not a donut. Not a cookie. You can't for that. That shit is tough too. I just started. I just started trying to like be more careful about my diet this week. I'm always fucking hungry. I know that dude was probably starving for anything.
Right.
Ain't like, dude, yeah, like that's just crazy to me. And then to like fluctuate weight for between getting up on stage and then being in the movies, that he had to do that shit. So he would constantly have to go up or go down like 20 to 50 pounds. Yeah. And then like the lead up to shows where you have to like fucking starve yourself and you can't drink water. That's like, it's all fucking mental. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's just insane to look. Oh, that's just that winner mentality. He had it.
He did have it. It's the same as like, that's why, what Vinyl said real quick, and I go.
Vinyl said that he skipped school to go see Terminator 2. There was only about 10 people in the theater. We wanted to go back the same weekend in the line to get tickets and go, and was wrapped around the building. Wow, that's crazy.
Yes. Nah, he's not lying about that. I remember that too, to a degree. And God knows, man, that was the time, man. And they don't skip school, kids, unless you're going to see Terminator 2.
Yeah, unless you want to watch Arnold naked getting up from one knee off the ground. I did that on the New York alley one time, and I was not treated the same way.
No, I'm pretty sure you wasn't. I'm pretty sure you was not treated the same way whatsoever. No, but that winning mentality is the same thing with like Kobe Bryant, huh? He had it where, I love listening to those Team USA stories where it was like, no, Kobe was flat out the leader. You got LeBron, D Wade, all these guys. Who they listen to? Kobe. And one of the reasons why,
I just watched that documentary too.
I don't know if they talked about it in this documentary because I never seen it, but one of my favorite stories was when he's there, they all went out to, do whatever. The NBA players, they all went out to party, have some fun. They come back, it's like 5:30. They're getting on an elevator.
It was earlier than that, bro. It was like 4 a.m.
Bingo. And who do they see getting off the elevator? Kobe with bad workout gear. And they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to work out. And he walks right past them and he goes work out. And they get in the elevator and they're like, did y'all just hear what he said? And then what happens next? LeBron, D Wade joins them first.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, the entire Team USA is following his lead. They're getting up that same time he's getting up, and all their asses is going to practice with him.
Mm-hmm.
They're now on Kobe Bryant's schedule, not any of their own. Not even the team schedule. They're now following Kobe's schedule, and they follow it for the rest of the time.
Yep.
And then, of course, we end up dominating. And Kobe was the head guy. He was the person when shit was bad. Kobe, what do we do? This is what we doing. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the best player on their team? Yo, Kobe's guarding them. Like he was the number one guy. And you got LeBron there. You got D Wade there. I think Milo was there. You know, Kevin Durant's there. No, we're following him. It's because of how his mentality was. That take no for an answer, like you said. That I'm gonna be the best at what I'm doing. No matter what, I'm gonna be that guy. And you guys are gonna either get up and follow, or your ass is gonna be left behind. The ones I need and can drag, I'm gonna drag you with me. But the rest of y'all, good luck. Like, and that's the guy you need, man. And Arnold was that kind of mentality. He was that kind of guy. And look what happened. He succeeded in everything he did. Same thing for Kobe. When Kobe left basketball, this man gets an Oscar. Like, what? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? His first piece into that style, into that, you know, genre, he ends up winning an Oscar. Like, that's unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Absolutely. And with that, that Team USA, part I liked the most was, I mean, it was a very young LeBron, but like you said, it was a superstar team. And when
this is LeBron that's been in the league long enough. He's this champion LeBron.
Couple years.
LeBron.
Couple years. Yeah, but he was still young. Like
this championship LeBron.
He still had hair.
You know, he's old now. This is old enough LeBron. Young LeBron was the one.
I know.
Lost. Yeah, I get what you mean.
That lost, yeah. But the everyone was like, oh, how are all these superstars going to play as a team? And then I can't remember who said. I'm pretty sure it was Kobe, but I can't remember who said it. I think it was Kobe, but he was like, "What's on the jersey? It's USA. We're Team USA. So we are."
That
a team.
Was Kobe,
and that's how we're gonna do it. And then they proved it. Like there was no ball hogging, no nothing on that team. They played as a team because they worked as a team. So it was pretty cool. And Coach K was the coach, and I love that shit. I love Coach K. So he's a beast. And I mean, I still can't believe he's not in basketball anymore. It makes me sad because that's all I've known my whole life is Coach K, Duke basketball, and then Team USA. And
it's weird.
Tough.
It's still weird. Not like he's not coaching Duke anymore. Like, yeah, you're right. It's so weird. It's even weird saying that out loud. Like,
right.
It's like the only way he's not coaching them is he's dead or something. But it's like, nah, he actually retired. It's like, shit.
Yeah, he really did retire. I thought he was going to go on forever, bro. I thought he was going to be like 80 years old, Coach K on the bench.
Like fucking Vince McMahon. He'll be like just there. Like Vince is still there. Like, damn.
Vince.
50, 80 something. He's still there. It's like Vince will die.
And he's still running around in those tunnels.
They Coach K will still be there, but he's not. He's left. Yeah.
All right, we have a couple of trailers to watch, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it out. Unless you got anything else. You got anything else before?
That's good. Let's get these trailers. That's good.
All right, so let's go ahead. The first one, we got a new trailer for The Boys Gen V or Gen 5, but probably Gen V, Compound V. And so we're going to go ahead and play that one first. Share screen. Gen V final trailer. That means it's coming out soon. Final trailer.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Whoa. Calm down. All right, yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I'm assuming we're going to get a release date thing on here too, but let's go ahead and play it.
I know there must be many thoughts going through your mind right now. Is this the right place for me? Do I belong here? But let me assure you that we see something in you. Something you may not even see yourself, even if you do have X-ray vision.
Congratulations, and welcome to Godolphin University.
You know when Golden Boy flames on, his clothes burn off? It's like a big fiery sea cucumber.
Golden Boy, Jordan, Andre, they're going all the way. They could save thousands of people.
Let's come up with your superhero name. You want to hear it? Bloody Marie.
That's terrible.
Okay, Coagula.
Even worse.
Coagula. That's funny.
I'm not going back to the woods! There's weird going on. Who else have you told? Nobody. Don't say another word about this.
What's going on?
It's lights out.
There are evil people
people at this school.
This is way bigger than us. We need to make this right. This is your shot at real power.
Remember, no tiny action hero.
Get it. Got it. Good.
Sweet Jesus. Digging for the truth is a rush.
This is just a tiny bit, isn't it?
Don't answer that. It's rhetorical.
It's just a matter of time before they find out about everything else we're doing.
If the woods is exposed, we all have a big, potentially fatal problem.
It's like soap.
You're tough. I'm tough. The one thing that is really apparent now is that we are all up.
It's like soap.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
What did it say? Wait, what did it say? What was the
Did it give a date?
September 29th.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Is this month?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, boo boo.
Hell yeah, dude.
We need them picnic baskets because it is time.
All right,
man.
Yogi Bear. Yeah, that looked dope.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited for Alexis
Same.
to be rolling her eyes while I watch that movie or watch that show.
Yes.
She can't stand when I watch The Boys. She's
She
like,
does
this
it?
show again? Yeah, no, she's not a fan. Yeah, it's a little over the top for her. Which I mean I can understand because it is pretty over the top, but I love it. So I'm just like, I don't care. I'm putting it on. So
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, no doubt. Honestly, what's funny about it, a lot of like comic stories in general, if you really get into them, they can be over the top, but you know, they tone it down, obviously, and you're not going to get those stories outside. That's why The Boys is so cool, because it's like, nah, this is what would really happen. We're not toning that shit down. This is how it works.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a great allegory story, and then it's also just like it really is like. I mean, if we had superheroes today in 2023, they would 100%. We ain't getting no Captain America. We ain't getting We ain't getting no pure-hearted Peter Parker. We getting Homelander, bro. They're for 100%. We're getting some evil motherfuckers.
Yeah,
who are gonna manipulate the
out
system.
there for themselves.
Out there for their own ego or their own money or their own whatever, and that's just going to be the way it is.
Absolutely.
And then all that corporate sponsorship, yeah, of course we would get sodas with like a superhero, on it and shit.
Yeah,
we get.
And a lot of these superheroes are going to get paid to wear that fucking logo on their clothes. You're going to see a dude walking with a fucking Pepsi sign right next to his whatever symbol he or she has. They have a Pepsi sign right there too. Because they're getting paid that money for it. So
a little Nike swoosh. Nike swoosh.
Right?
You know how that's gonna go down. So yeah, I think it is very accurate with some of that kind of stuff. And then I'm here for the over the top shit, because if they can do all this superpower shit, then show it how it's going down. Like how they showed what it looked like, that little Ant-Man character that just fucked someone's brain up and crawling out of their ear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's what Ant-Man really could do.
Yeah, really
that's probably what he was fucking designed for. If we're looking at what the PIM Industries and when they were showing it as a weapon, when they were trying to sell it, when Yellow Jacket was trying to sell it as a fucking weapon suit to the military, what do you think he's gonna do? Of course, they're gonna go fly through Thanos' butthole and explode him from the inside out. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, facts.
Oh shit. All right, and then our second trailer is going to be Loki Season 2. We get a final teaser for that as well.
All right.
That's coming soon as well.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and load that bad boy up. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not right. That is the search for it. Share screen. There it is.
We just get an image of big booty bitches. Like, wrong search guy.
Hold on. This isn't on Pornhub.
About to tell you, it's going to be hard to believe again. I
I've been pulled through time between the past and the present and the future.
October 6th.
Everything is turning to
That's right.
Don't overthink
There he
it.
is.
Around, around, and around we go. All right. Again.
October 6th, baby.
Yep.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited for that one too. So
Same here.
which version of Kang are we getting in this?
That's a good point, man. That's a good question, actually. And then what's his tier in the MCU like tier list for these guys too? Like, is he one of the more important ones? Is he the most important one? Or are they saving that for the MCU movie? Which I would assume the movie would be the most important one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the teasing of a huge Council of Kangs, a Kang get together at the end of Quantumania,
Right.
which seemed to have the three most important ones being Ramatut, Immortus, and who was the last one? There was three of them. I can't remember who. I think just Kang the Conqueror, right? It was just
Probably.
those three.
So would one of them being this?
But I don't know, because the guy that we just saw with Jonathan Majors, he had that like split fro going on, which is a funny hairstyle that was really popular, like I'd say late 80s, early 90s.
Of course.
But
is he the only one?
Well, I don't think he's going to be the only one. I think he might be the main one for this season. Just like He Who Remains was the main one for last season.
The first one, right?
But I doubt that he's going to be like the only one.
Yeah. And plus it's like, well, how many more seasons they're even going to do of this? Like maybe there's a third one, and that'll probably be the last one, I would assume. I don't think I really don't see us having a Loki season 4.
Okay.
I just don't. But who knows? If it's super popular, you know how they are. They will keep it going. My only fear is you can risk going too long.
Of course.
And you can lose the excitement and thrill of the series, and then it just becomes I remember the good old days. So,
right. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing Hiddleston and Owen Wilson back on screen together, because I felt like they had really good chemistry back and forth.
True. Very true.
And yeah, just to see Jonathan Majors back on screen too, because I mean, he just commands that character so well.
Yeah, he's an excellent actor.
Excellent actor.
Yes.
So just to see, what new version of Kang we're getting, and because each one that he does is so distinct. It is very distinct. Like, he's not just playing Kang and Kang and Kang just in different outfits. He really is playing
a different
versions. Yeah. It's so awesome.
And that's very impressive too.
Very impressive, for sure. For sure. So I'm excited. So that one is in 1 month. And then The Boys Gen V we're getting at the end of the month. So
yeah,
we got some good television
good content coming.
Got some good content. And then hopefully we're still hoping for Invincible season 2 by the end of the year. We're still hoping for that. I seen that they tried to make some kind of mobile game recently, which I don't know how that's gonna.
Mobile game.
I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll see. But also, yeah, I don't think there's been I don't think there's been an actual video game announced for it, though, is there?
Nah, the Invincibles, not that I can think of. Like they don't have a serious one, at least. Maybe there's some like kiddie one, because there could be kiddie ones for everything. But a serious one, no, there isn't one.
No, okay. I was just curious because I know you would have heard about it.
Oh, I would have told you for sure.
Yeah,
there is not one.
Okay, all right. Well, that's all I got for this week. You got anything else right before we?
Next week, though, I'll talk more about Starfield. I'll be playing that. Started last night, but I want to give it a little bit more time before I really say much on it. But I will say I am having a ball. But we'll see if that continues next week, and I'll say more on it.
Okay. All right. So we'll get a nice Starfield review next week.
Yeah.
I heard that came out, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, and as always, hit that like button for us, smash it, mash it. When you're live or on the replay, we appreciate you. It makes us feel happy when we see the little likes. And we'll catch you guys next week, next Wednesday, 9 p.m. As always, stay villainous and
fuck the Fantastic Four.